What a day. What a day. Today is July 16th, 2026, and today was the last day, at least in Indiana where I'm from, to catch Union Pacific 4014, the big boy, as it went west and is probably already in Chicago and will now be heading back west to wherever it's going. UP 4014 was on its month-long or multi-month-long tour of the East Coast. It went out to New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, all sorts of different places. And obviously, to get to New York and Pennsylvania and Ohio, you have to go through Indiana. Thankfully, I had some free time, so I was able to catch it. This video is going to be a little bit of a mix between me talking about what I did, what I saw, as well as obviously videos of the steam engine itself. I'm not going to talk about the history of UP 4014 because honestly, I don't really care. And if you're watching this video, you probably don't care too because you already know at least a little bit of history about UP 4014. But to be very brief, largest steam locomotive ever created, 4884 articulated steam locomotive. That's all we need to know. Obviously, UP 4014 is the most famous for some reason I actually don't know. When I was out in Scranton, Pennsylvania, probably 3 or 4 years ago, I saw UP 4012, and now I got to see 4014, but I got to see it moving, which was cool. So as it was going east, I had the opportunity to go see it in Fort Wayne as it departed to go east. This was way back in June, like June 9th or something. I don't know. I don't remember the exact date off the top of my head. But I was able to go see it, and it was leaving on a Saturday morning. And this Saturday morning was really dreary. It was very rainy. It wasn't really windy, which was good, but it was rainy. There was thunderstorms. It just was not overall a good time. Obviously, if you've seen any of my other Fort Wayne videos, you know that it is a rail yard. So obviously there were some other trains that were going through at the time, and I kind of feel bad because on the north end of the yard, there was a local that was going through. At the same time, the big boy was departing to head east. So anybody that was standing over there got their shot completely blocked by the train. And I kind of feel bad, but I also thought it was kind of funny because, you know, like, do your research on the area that you're going to. But I digress. And so as it was departing Fort Wayne, it was the first time I'd ever seen it. Very cool, very loud steam engine. And it was going, you know, obviously right by us. And it was like every single time that it would chuff, because it was, you know, departing, so it was coming off of those slow speeds. So every time it would chuff, it was so loud, literally deafening, could not hear anything. It's like when you're listening to a video and the audio is turned up really loud and it was like clipping. That's how I would describe it in my ears, at least for me. So like, it was just super loud, very, very loud. But let's check out the video of it departing Fort Wayne. after I left Fort Wayne, I wasn't gonna chase it. I didn't really have any interest. I had other things to do that day, so I was just like, well, I saw it, and honestly, I thought that was the only time that I was going to see the engine. Doesn't really matter to me because I got to see it, and that's what mattered the most to me. And so it went off to Pennsylvania, New York, and did its whatever East Coast tour out there. And then it came back, and I had mentioned to my dad, I was like, hey, it's coming back. Let's go see it as it's coming back. And he said, okay, sounds good. And today was the last day to see it. So it arrived in Fort Wayne on the 15th, and then on the 16th, it continued its journey west. And so we went up to the Knox area because it was supposed to stop there for 30 minutes, and then it would continue heading west to Chicago. Based on what I saw in Fort Wayne, obviously, and you know, every single clip on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, tons and tons of people there. I mean, like, honestly, we probably tripled the amount of people in Knox when we were all there for it. There were so many people by the tracks. It was great to see so many people coming together for something, and even if it is like not even their niche hobby or their interest, they were just coming together to see a piece of American railroad history and just American history in general. But we were up there early enough, so we stopped right a little bit west of Knox, right off of US 31 in a small town called Argos, Indiana. And it obviously is to the west, like I said, so they were going to be coming in. We had plenty of time, so we made the stop, and we waited for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes before it finally came through, and I got the shot that I wanted to see, which was it going track speed. So check it out. A little bit of a different concept on this one. During the time that UP 4014 was out on the East Coast, Norfolk Southern finished up some more of their 250th units. They slapped them on there, and then they sent it back west. And eventually I came into Knox, and like I said, Knox was super crowded. Didn't really matter to me. I mean, I had seen the thing departing, I had seen the thing going track speed, so I wasn't super interested in getting right up next to it. But I did meet up with TJ there, which was awesome, so we kind of got to share, you know, like special moment together. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, it finally departed, and as it was going by, my main concern was just the chuffs and how loud they would be. But that whistle, oh my gosh, so loud. Don't get me wrong, the whistle is great and it's awesome and I love it, but it was really loud and it spooked me a couple times. I knew as it was going by, I thought to myself, it's gonna blow the whistle right when I'm here, and guess what they did. But did get a slow roll shot of it going by. Had a conductor friend on board out of Fort Wayne, so got a shot of her, and then as well as kind of an individual shot of all of the special interest Heritage 250 units for Norfolk Southern. So let's check out that video. after the train had left, we really didn't have anything else to do, so we just went out of there, came home, and now it's almost 5:30, and I'm finishing up this video while everything is fresh in my mind. So that was my experience with UP 4014. Dad and I had originally planned to go out to Fostoria and get kind of an up-close personal look at it, but we decided not to, and I preferred to stay home and, you know, to catch it on Indiana soil. I don't know if that really matters or anything. But yeah, that was my experience with UP 4014 on its East Coast tour. Obviously it's heading back to the West Coast, and you know, probably will get a chance to see it again, but this was the first time, so it was really awesome. Well, first, second, third time, but you get the idea. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support, and this was just an awesome experience to experience and to have. So really great. It was really fun. A really hot day. You know, we're in the middle of a heat wave that should be ending in the next couple of days, so it was just really hot, really muggy. Not the perfect lighting because we also have the smoke blowing down from Canada, so it wasn't ideal, but we're still able to see it and have a good day. And speaking of having good days, I want to wrap up this video, and I hope to see you guys out on the rails real soon.